From your breaking news leader, this is KKTV 11 News at 9.
Well, good morning. This is a live look at Colorado Springs, a gorgeous start to your Monday morning. We hope you all had a wonderful weekend. It's still feeling a little chilly out there, but shaping up to be a beautiful day. Well, thanks for joining us. I'm Tony Keith, filling in for Dave Nancaro.
And I'm Rebecca Hager. So let's check in with our meteorologist, Emily Roller, for a look at that forecast. Emily, is it warming up yet?
You know, we are starting to warm things up a little bit. We do have some clouds hanging out with us this morning. You will notice that as you're stepping outside, so it's slowing down our warm up for our early morning hours, but still not feeling too bad. Here's that view looking out over the Springs from our camera on Cheyenne Mountain. We are seeing some sunshine break through around Pueblo. Looking out from our St. Mary Core Ring camera, we have a few clouds out there, but you'll notice they're pretty thin. We're seeing some blue sky through that. Around Canyon City, pretty bright shot here. Looking out from our St. Thomas More camera, and around Monument from our Tri-Lakes Health Pavilion camera. We've been seeing that mix of sunshine and clouds through the morning, looking pretty bright in this picture here. Our satellite and radar loop does show those clouds streaming through this morning. We do happen to be underneath a thicker spot of clouds out along I-25, but that is pushing out to the east, so we will see this thin out a little bit and work in a little bit more sunshine over the next hour or so. Temperatures are still warming up though, even with the clouds. We're already in the low 40s now at Monument Hill, right above that freezing mark in the Springs. Still chilly in Pueblo at 28 degrees, and we do have a mix of the 20s to the low 40s out into the eastern plains there this morning. Now we're on our way to a mild afternoon today and even warmer heading into Tuesday, but riding a bit of a temperature roller coaster this week. On our way down heading into Wednesday and Thursday, some of us could even see a chance for snow coming along with that next cool down. We'll be talking all about that coming up in your full forecast. Guys?
All right, thanks so much. It's 9:02. This is developing. Investigators say a small fire on the roof of Trump Tower in New York City has been put out. 2 people were hurt in this. The New York City Fire Department says the fire was reported around 5 a.m. Colorado time in one of those vents on the top of the skyscraper. There was no smoke or fire inside the building.
This building has 2 roofs, actually. It has a low roof where all the mechanical equipment is where it would be, and then a top roof, like a decorative roof with some vents to cover that equipment, so you don't see it from the outside. So we had flames coming out of those vents.
We've learned one firefighter was hurt when some equipment fell on him, and a building engineer inhaled some smoke while responding to the fire, but he refused medical attention. This morning, we're working to learn more about 2 separate shootings that happened within an hour of each other. We first told you about this as an 11 breaking news alert last night. One shooting happened on Astrozon Boulevard at Astro Liquors on the southeast side of Colorado Springs. The second shooting happened at an apartment complex near Motor City on the southwest side of the Springs. Now, in that case, first responders found one man shot. They tried to save his life, but he died before they were able to get him to the hospital. Police have not released any information about a suspect or what led up to this shooting.
Based on the preliminary information that I have, it doesn't sound like this is a person that's still on foot in the area here. Okay, and I'll let you guys read between the lines on that, okay?
And real fast, here's what we know so far about the shooting near Astro Liquors. It happened outside the business off of South Academy. One person was taken to a local hospital and later died. Police have been going through surveillance video to try and find anything about a suspect. At this time, no arrests have been made on either shooting, and there's no word if the 2 shootings are connected in any way. If you know anything about this, as always, please call Crime Stoppers right away. The number there on your screen is 634-STOP. Happening today, a man accused of killing another man here in Colorado Springs at a Kmart parking lot will make an appearance in court. Michael Parkhurst was arrested over the weekend in the Stratmore Hills area. The shooting happened a few days after Christmas in a very busy parking lot. It was near Fillmore in Nevada here in Colorado Springs. Parkhurst is accused of killing 23-year-old Corey Forbrush. Forbrush had a wife and 2 young kids. We talked to his wife a few days after the shooting.
What am I going to do when my daughter in there wants to walk down the aisle? It's been so hard. Like, oh my God, I feel like I lost my best friend.
I want to add that Parkhurst has another warrant for his arrest in a separate felony case here in Colorado Springs from last year. He's currently being held in the El Paso County Jail without bond.
Well, we're just getting started here on 11 News at 9 o'clock. Much more ahead right after this break. Hey, welcome on back to 11 News at 9. I got a question for you guys and everyone at home.
What does your desk space look like right now at this moment? Mine's pretty messy, and if yours is too, you're in luck. Today is National Clean Off Your Desk Day. If your New Year's goal is to be more tidy and organized, here's your chance. Regular cleaning can reduce the spreading of germs.
That's a messy desk. Sorry to interrupt you, but that's so gross.
That is not my desk for the record. I want to go on record saying that. But yeah, just think about
none
this.
of our desks.
All the germs in the office and at home, and this is to provide a healthier workplace. Poor Emily has to share a desk with Jordan. I'm just going to mention that.
Well, you know, we also share a shot of our desk with everyone watching the morning show. So our desk usually pretty clean. What's behind the computer monitors, though? Usually a bottle of hot sauce.
There is one there right now.
Coffees, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Well, we all share desks in the newsroom, so we try to keep them pretty clean.
Oh yeah, we got a few coworkers that are germaphobes, and wow, I have learned. First day I learned, all right, do not touch that. Keep this area very clean. I mean, squeaky clean. So
yeah, we got the Clorox wipes ready to go.
Everywhere.
Okay, well, this story maybe not so clean. Kind of a bizarre tradition here called No Pants Subway Ride.
Hey.
This video. Sorry about this. New Yorkers right now dealing with some very seriously cold temperatures, but the 17-degree weather did not stop people yesterday from wearing no pants on the subway. This event was started 15 years ago. It started as a prank with just 7 people.
Dislike button. Dislike button. I'm so glad we don't have a subway in Colorado Springs.
I don't understand.
Like, I feel like subways, they get dirty enough, and then you throw in some people without pants.
And it's awkward.
It's a recipe for disaster.
What if you didn't know it was No Pants Day and you're walking around seeing everybody without pants? Just saying.
Well, I mean, it's New York City, so you might be like, well, it's just another day.
Just another Sunday or Monday.
I've been to New York once, and now that all makes sense, probably. Nothing against New York, you know.
No,
it's
what makes it special.
Yeah, every day is different.
Special. Well, Dunkin' Donuts, it's done with artificial dyes. Now, this is part of a New Year's resolution. Dunkin' Donuts cut out dyes from donuts at all of its U.S. locations. Officials say it's all part of a way to provide cleaner ingredients into its products. Other food companies, including Nestle and General Mills, have already removed artificial coloring. Now, I feel like you don't go to Dunkin' Donuts for health food, but I guess, you know, if you're picking up a donut, you know there's nothing fake or too fake in it.
One thing that I thought of when we, read this story is some people are allergic to dyes and artificial colors. So maybe this will allow more people to be able to enjoy the donuts.
The way that they make natural red dye is with crushed bugs. So
I didn't know
that.
That's really gross.
Don't eat anything red is what I'm getting out of this conversation.
Fine. It's totally safe.
Well, what was it? Okay, so the cereal for a while tried to do like natural colors. I think they used like beets and like spices.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that over crushed bugs.
Yeah, but it didn't work out for them. We'll see.
It was Trix. Our producer saying it was Trix, and people didn't like it.
Hopefully this goes over well for Dunkin' Donuts.
Probably. I think they'll be fine.
Yeah. People love donuts.
Yeah. People love warmer weather, too.
Yes.
Getting some of that today. Very mild over the next couple of days, but I know everyone hoping for some snow. We have a chance for that, too, coming up in the extended forecast. We'll be talking more about that right after the break. Ahead of our next big cool down, and around Woodland Park, high temperatures in the 50s the next couple of afternoons. Be a little bit cooler Wednesday with that chance for snow showers, and left with highs in the low 30s for our Thursday. That's a look at your forecast. Rebecca and Tony.
Hey, thank you, Emily. And if your New Year's resolution included putting more money in the bank, well, hey, you're in the right place.
Yeah, that's me. Money expert Stacey Johnson has been helping us with our 2018 resolutions all week. So here's some tips to get you started on saving.
Spending money? Easy. Saving it? Not so much. But if you'd like to end this year richer than you are starting it, it's definitely doable. All you need is a goal. Of course, that's easier said than done.
It's the kind of thing you have to remember on a daily basis, that you have a long-term goal, because, again, the voice in your head every day is going to be telling you you deserve to spend $7 on a cup of coffee, you work hard, you're stressed out.
But just because it's hard doesn't mean it's impossible. Want to fatten that bank account this year? Well, here's some steps that are going to make it happen. First and foremost, set a savings goal, a specific amount you're going to save along with a specific date you'll have it done. Then treat it like a bill, the first one you pay every month. Step 2, break that goal into manageable chunks. For example, let's say you want to save $1,000 extra this year. Well, that's only $20 a week. It's only $3 a day. Where will you find it? Wherever you're spending it. Use a budgeting app to track your expenses, then make an effort to spend less. And the way to stay motivated, don't just say it, live it.
Knowing how to do it, reading about it, watching videos on it, no offense, all great things. But if you don't take what you learn and practice it, again, it's the same as reading a book on golf without ever swinging the club.
Bottom line, if you don't feel like you're saving enough, odds are good that you either don't have a goal, you're not tracking your expenses, or you're not staying motivated. Let's work on changing those things this year. Need some help? Go to moneytalksnews.com and just do a search for Saving More. From Money Talks News, I'm Stacy Johnson. Want cash back every time you shop online? I can show you how in less than 30 seconds. Just go to moneytalksnews.com/cashback. That's moneytalksnews.com/cashback.
Well, hey, it is the king of rock and roll's birthday, so crank up your favorite Elvis tunes.
We're having a party in the test kitchen today with Mr. Food's Elvis Whipping Cream Pound Cake.
Ooh. For those of you who are Elvis fans, you already know what today is. It's his birthday. Can you believe that the king of rock and roll would have been 83 years old today? And to celebrate, instead of making a cake with his favorites, peanut butter, bacon, and bananas, we're making one that was near and dear to him, a whipping cream pound cake. It's so good that after just one bite, it'll have you all shook up. To make it, all we do is beat together some butter and sugar until it's creamy. Then we add our eggs. The key here is to add them one at a time. Some flour goes in next, and once it's mixed, we add some heavy cream, followed by the rest of the flour and a little bit of vanilla. Once the batter is smooth, we spoon it into a bun pan. Now this goes into, get this, a cold oven that's not preheated. Then we set the temperature to 350 degrees and bake it until the center sets up. Sure, you can serve this topped with some powdered sugar, which makes it birthday special. Or you can take it over the top and drizzle each slice with our homemade whipped cream glaze. The recipe for what we call Elvis's Whipping Cream Pound Cake is on our website, along with a few of his other favorite recipes. I'm Howard of the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a love me tender way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
So punny. You can find all of Mr. Food's recipes on our website. Click on Mr. Food under the News tab.
All right, well, hey, stick with us. 11 News at 9. We'll be back right after the break with more local news.
Welcome back. Colorado investigators are on the lookout for a person who stole law enforcement guns and tactical vests. This happened in Fruita last week near Grand Junction. 3 rifles and 4 law enforcement tactical vests were stolen out of a Colorado Parks and Wildlife truck. The truck was broken into while it was parked outside of a home. Warnings were sent out throughout the Denver metro area about this, and right now, no suspect description.
Well, happening right now, it's that time of the year. Emergency rooms packed, ambulances are being redirected, and doctors are sounding the alarm. More than half of the country is seeing a spike in flu cases. The CDC says 26 states are reporting high activity, and in all but 4 states, the flu is widespread. Out in California alone, at least 27 people have died. The volume of flu patients in San Diego County has increased so much, a tent had to be set up to manage the influx.
Every year we do see an increase in flu-type patients. This year it just hit very hard and very quickly. What we compare it to was 2009 when we had H1N1.
Yeah, despite concerns about the flu shot's effectiveness against this year's deadly strain, doctors still encouraging vaccinations.
Happening now, at least one Colorado ski resort has been getting some help from Mother Nature recently. Our sister station in Denver reports this has been the worst start to a winter season in Colorado over the past 33 years as far as snow goes. However, Steamboat Springs has added snow with every round of snowfall so far, including this past weekend. They've been able to open the most terrain out of any ski resort in the entire state. Nearly 80% of their mountain is now open to visitors.
Well, hey, no snow in our neighborhood as we take one last look outside before we go. Yeah, those peaks, not seeing much snow. at least as much as you usually do, but absolutely gorgeous start to the second week of 2018, I will say that.
Yeah, warming up a little bit. Few clouds out there. We'll talk more about your forecast on 11 News at noon. Until then, we hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, we are your breaking news leader. We'll see you in there.